Hey guys, KRXiv here with another review. This time I'll be reviewing the TKPB02 tire set formula from Kamen Drive. This is the second entry in the Tire KOUKAN Premium Bandai series, and is a set of tires designed to go along with Drive type formula. This set includes four things: the twin Monton Formula 01 tires, the Jackie Formula 02 tire, and the Spanner Formula 03 tire. So this set has actually been kind of a long time coming, as this was announced back around when the Tire KOUKAN Figure 4 type formula was released, and it only just recently got actually released. So it really has been a while, but I'm glad to have these tires. So let's get started by taking a look at the tires themselves. First, we have the twin Monton Formula 01 tires, and here you can see that I'm not actually using the correct spelling, or at least not going with the spelling that they use here. As you can see, it says Montarn F01, and that just is something that's always bothered me. I mean, this is the kind of thing that started back with Mach signal bikes, and it just has been a bother. So just because Montarn isn't a real word, I will call these Monton. So all of these are actually done up in this kind of grayish silver plastic with paint for the individual colors. So for the Monton tires, there is silver with orange paint, and the gas canisters on the sides. And you have Jackie Formula 02. This one, it's a little bit more clear that it's the plastic color, since you've got the kind of plastic showing through on the sides here. And this one does say Jackie Formula 02, and the reason why I'm going with this one is just because that's also what, that's how the pronunciation goes, because that's the pronunciation you hear out of the Trailer Ho and out of Shift Crideron, so I'm just kind of going with that one. And then you have the actual jack part on the top, which this one actually is done in green plastic, with silver on the top for the jack panel. And so for this one, it's got a little gimmick where you can squeeze in the two sides to make the jack extend, and then press down to contract it. It doesn't go too far, but at least it's something. And then you have the Spanner Formula 03, which here says Sparner F03, and again, Sparner isn't a real word. So this one has the two wrench prongs sticking out the sides, and these ones are separate pieces, but if they pop off, you can just as easily reattach them. And for this one, it's kind of strange, because for Jackie, they have this part on the side to show as the plastic colors, but for Spanner, they painted it over with the yellow paint. And just for a sense of how small these actually are, you can see that I had to zoom in that far just to really give you a good close-up. But these all are about the same size. And so in order to use them, we need to bring in Drive type formula. So, let's Tire KOUKAN. So starting with Monton, what you want to do is remove the two type formula tires and just replace them with the Monton Formula 01 tires. And obviously the best way to do it is to basically hold the arm as you're placing on the tire to keep it in place. And there we have drive type formula Monton. So this one, you can spin them freely on its arms, and if you'll actually see, you can actually roll them along a smooth surface. Now it has to be a somewhat soft surface for this to work. As you can see, it won't really work on a hard table. But if you were to position him correctly and angle the legs up, you could, in theory, roll him along on the two tires, which is a neat feature.
KOUKAN!
Next for Jackie, you're going to take off the two Monton tires. Place one of the Type Formula tires onto his left arm. Then place the Jackie tire on his right arm. Now this is actually a unique tire in that it is not designed to be free spinning. Instead, it's actually designed so that once you place it on, it'll rotate until it kind of clicks into place. And once you hear that little click, it'll be secured in place. And there you have drive type formula Jackie. So this one, just like the tire separated on its own, you can squeeze in the sides to extend the jack, then press it back in. And it does work better that it's designed to stay in place, as this way you don't have the jack part falling down, and you actually properly pose him.
KOUKAN!
Last but not least, for Spanner, just remove the Jackie tire and place on the Spanner Formula 03 tire. And there you have drive type formula Spanner. Now this is the one that kind of works the best with type formula because it kind of matches up with the blue and yellow color scheme. This is also the one that works best offensively since you have these two claws that you can spin around like so and creates a nice effect. Additionally, because these are both single arm tires, if you want to, you can place Jackie on one arm making sure it's secure in place, and don't worry about that part popping off as that can go back on too. In fact, for that one, as I'll show in a little bit, there's also a reason for it detaching. And then Spanner on the other. So just like you can do with the normal tires, you can also give him combinations with the formula tires. And if you want to, you could add a combination of Monton on one of the arms and then one of these other two on the other. But typically the Monton tires are designed to be used in conjunction with each other. So for combinations, this is the one that makes the most sense. And it definitely is cool that you can give him both the springing jack and the spinning wrench. Next, I'm going to show you guys that despite their small size, the Formula tires still work with Trideron and by extension the Ride Crosser. So, and take the Monton tires and attach them on the front. For Jackie, this is where popping off this comes into play, as you can't actually attach it like so. So you have to remove this, then flip it to the side, like so, and then you can attach it to the back, like that, and put spanner on the other side. And if you want to, you can even take the Type Formula tires and attach them to the two back and upper wheels. So now you have a Trideron that's fully decked out with Formula tires. And you can even take Type Formula and place them inside. Though obviously Type Formula is a little bit unwieldy just because he wasn't quite designed to fit in Trideron's cockpit. But he can still fit nonetheless. It's just a little difficult for him to grip the wheel and sit in the seat at the same time. And obviously you're not going to be able to close it down on him. But it definitely looks cool with Type Formula in the driver's seat, and then with these 6 Formula tires attached. And for those wondering about compatibility issues, while they don't work with every figure, especially not some of Drive's other forms, they do work pretty well on the figures that have the smaller type of tires, such as Kamen Mach and Kamen Chaser. And for these, the Monton tires work best because you can have one on each. Whereas for Jackie and Spanner, they're a little bit unwieldy just because of the extra parts sticking out. Overall, while this is a good set to pick up and definitely recommended for anybody who has the Tire KOUKAN Drive Type Formula figure, this shouldn't have been a premium Bandai release. This would have been much better being released either alongside Drive Type Formula as add-on tires, or as its own retail set around the same time the Formula Shift Car set was released. As there's nothing these tires have that really warrant them being a premium release, as they're very small. There's only one that actually has an action gimmick, which is Jackie, and there really isn't much that was needed to give them a premium treatment or a premium quality. While they are affordable, they kind of have lost their relevance by this point with the Drive Type Trideron. So I feel like this might have doomed us seeing the missing tires that we haven't seen yet in toy form, being the Rolling Gravity, Hooking Wrecker, Road Winter, Attack 123, and Koji Genbar tires. And this might also mean that we may not see the tires that haven't been shown in the show. And I really hope it's not. But that being said, this is still definitely a recommendable set. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, or share it. And you can check me out at on Facebook at facebook.com/KRX50. And for now, this is KRX50, riding off.